Share the legend of the millennial. Fuck me. Queen of... Yeah, what are diamonds? Queen of coins. The legend of the millennial who didn't like social media. The story begins in the MySpace era, 2006. Awesome. Love when that happens. Right. So, the story begins in the MySpace era, about around 2006. And this particular millennial got a MySpace page because everybody else had a MySpace page. So they figured, what the fuck? Now, I stopped taking jokers out of the deck for readings, but nice. All the aces are just lining up for me. When a tarot reader can't stop tarot reading, even when it's not tarot reading. Anyways, but so I get if you haven't surmised already, this story is about me. So I get a MySpace page, right? Because it's middle school. And I only use my MySpace page for one purpose and one purpose only. The aesthetics. Oh my God, you could not tell me shit about putting up a song and curating a vibe to that song. What? Like, if that is what social media is going to be, your girl was in. Your girl was in. So, I go on my MySpace page, maybe, I don't know, every day when I come home from school for a while. But I was too young to really grasp the impact of social media. So, basically all I did was talk to the same friends that I saw at school, play with my top 8 a little bit, and go do my homework. So that's what social media was. And that was the last time I gave a fuck about digital communications and all that jazz. Present moment included. I'm literally playing solitaire and speaking into the void. Fuck. Yeah, so by high school, and so Facebook comes around late middle school. And am I using it? Yes, but I'm basically just using it as an extension of MySpace because all I'm doing is making silly status updates that are inside jokes with, once again, the people I already know. So that is what how did I miss that? I don't even know how much of this is in screen. Don't care. Yes! Oh, Ace is wild. Love that. Love that journey for me. Love that journey as well. So, life starts lifing. No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding. This is high school. Well, anyways, that's a different tale. That's a different legend. That one is darker. Thanks for the confirmation, life. So, do you guys shuffle these so that they don't show up in the same order as before? Because I do. I like the variety. In middle school to high school, I start using social media as a status update and a little bit closer to like a diary. I never really went full on leave Britney alone, with it. If you don't get that reference, how did you find me? Like, who sent you? My life was really not centered around said social media, but I played, I dabbled, and then comes Instagram, and by that point, I was completely off board. totally not into it. I was like, ew, gross. Why would I update people with photographs about my life? I don't actually care. So I was one of those people who probably posted once a month or 3. And YouTubers were Jenna Marbles, and honestly, I can remember no one other than Jenna Marbles. I know, but it's just that's what I was watching. Okay. The She Ratchet video comes out around this town. Early Emmanuel Hudson, Spoken Reasons, a couple others. So YouTube was for me to watch other people, and yeah, Instagram was for people who wanted attention, and I decidedly didn't. So, and I was so much cooler than everybody else. And then, there was the Twitter era, and I did not even have an account, and that was on purpose because I thought it was insipid and stupid, because it is insipid and stupid, and now it is the height of insipidity and stupidity. But, to each their own. And, yes. I can undo, I picked up this card. I'm going to be earnest to the game. I already picked this up. You got anybody? No. I kind of made a bad move there. But such is what I'm going to do, right? La, la, la. La, la, la. So, I don't feel like shuffling. There's only a few. Just give me a little whirl. Give me a little razzle dazzle. This is a terrible story. It's a terrible story time. Did you know that most people who get on social media actually plan what they're going to say before they go on rants? I find that baffling. Because as far as I'm concerned, rants are to be impromptu and aggressive, I don't see myself, as far as planning, I wrote down that I wanted to share the legend of the millennial who doesn't like social media. And that's the planning. That was the plan. That's as far a plan as I am willing to go at this point in time. Damn, where's that 4 of diamonds, you sneaky little minx? Whatever. 8 of diamonds. You got. So, this game might be over. This game might be. No, okay. I'll play a little bit more. Yes. Come on. Yes! 4 of diamonds, bitch. I ain't playing with you. I knew she was somewhere. It's really moments like this that make me believe in order. I won't say divine order because honestly, I'm really starting to buy into that demiurge theory. I'm pretty sure that all of existence really is just the creation of a misguided teenager who wasn't really loved in the spirit realm. And so they decided, what if I make creatures that will inevitably love me? And then it's like, oh, just kidding. They actually have free will to love me, so they don't really love me the way that I want to be loved. Well, let me force them. Let me coerce them. Let me guilt, shame, and guilt trip them for not being exactly my little perfect playthings, and create all types of little messages throughout their history, and they'll call it religion, that if they don't be exactly the way I like my playthings, then they are worthy of punishment. And yeah, so that whole benevolent God theory, not really working out for me. However, then there does really reemerge this idea that there is a savior, there is a Neo who came through and did this shit so that we all could be free. I actually do believe in Jesus Christ. I do believe that Jesus Christ coming from outside of the demiurge's realm, from the true creator's realm, down to this shit-stained planet, is what created the game over. Because Now the demiurge is just like the monster in Magicians that inhabited Elliot's body. Will you play with me? I'm so lost. My parents, they abandoned me. Okay, bitch, so you're gonna murder everybody who calls sprinkles Jimmy's? I mean, honestly, that's probably valid. But but anybody else? Like, bruh, is that serious? Like, who wasn't abandoned by their parents? Honestly, I wish I had been abandoned by my parents. Those niggas weren't shit. Oh god, that was terrible. That was really bad. Brand new cards. Or I'm just bad at this technique. Both. Multiple things can be true at the same time. Yeah, like abandonment would have been a grace compared to the upbringing that I had. But that's not to say there isn't worse out there. You know, I feel like when somebody says, oh, something was bad for me, people are inherently getting into like this trauma contest. This has nothing to do with the legend of the millennial that doesn't like social media, except it is. Because if the whole idea of social media is, I want you to play with me, love me, perceive me, I want to feel seen. Maybe there's somebody out there who sees and hears me, and I'll find them by gaining fame and notoriety. Spoiler alert, kiddo. No. No one cares. Even if they see you, they don't care. If they enjoy you on a conditional basis because of the feelings that you provide them with. It is a temporary energy exchange. That is it. That is truly it. Even relationships, connections, yada yada, blase blah. This is how I'm shuffling cards for now. Much better. Anybody? This is how much order there actually is to the world, and how this is people making connections. I hope this isn't screened in some way, and if not, well, screw off, who cares? Yeah, all of that shuffling that I tried to do, that is making sense out of the nonsensical. That's all of human existence. That's every philosopher, that's every conversation. That's even what I was doing before I decided to just throw everything to the wind. Not just caution, but literally everything. Because it doesn't matter. Nothing in this realm could matter, because it is all just sparks of chaos from a chaotic little sad boy who's demanding that his creatures pay attention to him because he is insecure and cannot compete in the realm from whence he came. Whence is like from saying from where. So whence is enough. You don't have to say from whence. Just for anybody who's a stickler out there, who's that actually guy, who's inevitably a twat, right? Like we all know that guy is hated. And an incel, but multiple things can be true. No kidding. The actually guy who spent all of his energy making sure that everything was perfect and correct according to what can be found in the four walls of his mother's house doesn't have an appeal outside? Bonkers! Who the funk? I mean, that's just, whoa, like that. Man, that really gets your thinker ticking, right? So yeah, the legend of the person who doesn't like social media is that one day they give it a try. They give it a wholehearted try. They're like, Jesus, if everyone really is into this thing, there must be something in it that I'm not seeing. So they go full infiltration. They download, they start posting on Instagram fairly regularly as a Libra is capable of doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that one supposed to be face up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with face up. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 face up. I also like how this is kind of a solitaire lesson if nobody's ever played. I'm not going to explain it, but if you observe, you can see what the hell's going on. Or don't. It's kind of no consequence to me. So, yeah, one day, this millennial who eschewed Instagram altogether from its inception, or rather eschewed Twitter from the get-go, and didn't really put much value in Instagram. Like, I'm talking once every 3 months, if that. But no space for that. Another space for it, but I can't go backwards. Oh, maybe I should put these down so I don't look at them and remember when. No, I can't do that. I need it this way so I don't get them mixed up. I'm sniffing and there's tissue over there, but I don't feel like getting up. That would require actual efforting. Bleh. Oh, I don't even know if that was the best choice I could have made. So yeah, she's making the best choices that she can make. They're all shit choices because she was surrounded by only shit choices. And at a certain point, fuck it, let's give something a try, actually gets her with a target on her back. See later video for detail. The one about destiny swapping and hating ass cunts who are just like the demiurge. Empty, misguided, and not relevant on a higher level. Aces. That's the ace. The whole thing is, why would you create beings that are inherently of the dust? If you are so all-knowing and powerful, the reason is you can't compete where you come from. So basically, the God of the Old Testament is a giant incel, which is why, yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Haha, there's space, which means, yeah. And the gag is, who's on the outside of time who actually created everything? You already know it. She was the queen. He was just his son. He was just her son. And they'd be like, the son of God. Really? The masculine son that came from a masculine God. Make that genetically possible for me. Go on ahead. Explain that in gametes, please. Quickly. They're incels. You know them niggas went and looked up the word gametes. Oh my goodness. I actually have a really funny story about an incel. That's another story that I'll probably record that one while it's on my mind. Not in this story. After I blow my nose. Which is a perfect time because I threw that nigga away like a used tissue. Except not used because, again, incel. I can make a really shitty song about that. Incels, they don't go in, it writes itself. Let's get rid of these cards that are on the deck. Nope. Damn. We've gone as far as we can go with that. The 3 of spades. Where you at, girl? Okay, well, this works. So, I kind of just want to plunge right into this idea that I was thinking about. I'm going to get a tissue. What's going to happen? The social media will stop socialing and mediating. This is what I'm saying. The point of all of this is that if you did not catch on, the legend of the millennial who does not like social media, as I've already confirmed, is my story. So all of that could kind of come to a head with this simple question. Then why is you here? In the words of Flo Milli. And the honest answer is, bitch, I don't know. But why does one do anything? Oops, wrong deck. Why does one do anything to make a little bit of noise on this slow, silent walk into the void? Like, that's all anyone's doing. I figured, why not publish it so that I don't have to keep all the storage on my phone? You know, like, that's really what social media is. It's a way for you to chart your life. At least, well, for me, it's basically storage. It's that, yes, I want to chart my life. I don't actually care if anybody else experiences it. However, I don't have like another $50 a month to give to fucking Apple so that they can keep boosting and boosting and boosting my storage. At a certain point, I basically just have devices around that are just for the sake of storage. And that's impractical and bad feng shui. Thereby, I does this instead. Uh-oh. We are at another standstill, or at least a slowdown. I need that 3 of spades, baby. Where are you, friend? 3 of spades, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, maxed out over there. I knew it, but I had to check. What? Okay. Oh, thank God. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, something's gotta give. 8 of spades. Bitch, do I look like I need you? I don't know, 8 of spades, girl. 3 of spades. 3 of spades is what I need, honey. And none of these cards. I refuse to accept that this game might be over. Reveal yourself. Alright. Yep, okay. This game might not have a way out. Let's see, are there any tiny cards up here? 7, king, queen, 8, king, 9, nada. Because if there's anything small in here, I could like pull something down to pull something in and then do that. But nope. Nope. There is nothing here for me to do. Let's see where that 3 of spades was just for... I knew it was behind... How did I... Because you know how you know. This was behind the 8 of... Remember I was like, 8 of spades, I don't need you. I need the 3 of spades. Why is it hiding behind it? You little sneaky so-and-so. That's all right. Next time around. It's rare that I don't get a solitaire hand.